de 3 años. Llegó al equipo presidente ejecutivo, presidente, ahora va hacia el 15K, tenemos que llegar a 20K, tengo que seguir todo esto. Es absolutamente increíble lo que está ocurriendo en su organización. La organización total el mes pasado más de 1.300.000 volumen, completamente fuera de control. Keegan Servan. Buenas tardes. Uy, mi corazón está latiendo rápido. Como todos ustedes, creamos nuestro negocio así.
We eat the product like crazy. These guys maybe making a little bit more product than me. So we eat the products like crazy. Of course, we wear the brand from head to toe. We talk to tons of people every single day. When I look back on our run over the last 2 to 3 years to the President's team, I can really say that a huge part of our success and the growth within our organization was really due to the fact that we worked our center of influence and we recruited through our customer base. So obviously, when you get signed up with Herbalife, this is not a traditional JOB. We're starting a business for ourselves. And so in one respect, if we were to compare ourselves to corporate America, if you were going to open up your own business, you would do some type of grand opening maybe. So we got clear early on that we had to create massive exposure early on with all of the people that we know. So an example of one of the things we would do again is like a grand opening. It was a day maybe on the weekend where we would call everybody we've ever met. They would come to our nutrition club or our office, and of course we would sample the products. They could experience the shake and the tea for themselves. They could hear some testimonies and really just learn about everything that we do and decide where they fit into the deal. We found that sometimes we couldn't have the people come to our business, so we would take the business to the people. Sometimes they're called shake parties. So we're basically doing the same thing, but now we can do it from their home. Again, sampling the product, testimonies. We use Facebook in this day and age, Generation H, of course, posting tons of before and after photos, constantly updating our status with how great we feel. And so by doing all of these different activities, we were able to build very strong customer bases. And I think if you have a strong customer base, recruiting is a natural occurrence, obviously. So, as we had people getting results on the products, we would invite them to come and share their testimony at an HOM. We would show them how they could take their product result and turn that into an extra $100 or $200 a week, and it wasn't going to interfere with what they were currently doing. So as we started to create, customers, and we started to sponsor through our customer base, really everything was about filtering that into the HOM. We then filtered all of that into the STS and into the quarterly events. And I can tell you guys, we're maybe not the best at everything, but if there's one thing that I think we got really good at, it's promoting the next event. It's edifying the guest speaker at the upcoming STS. And so we realized if we could just do a lot of activity to create awareness, and we could have lots of customers, we could sponsor from our customer base, if we could just plug them in to the STS, Herbalife would kind of handle the rest. They fly in the top dogs in the company, and those people trained our team and inspired our team and gave them the marching orders. It's kind of like they did so much of the work for us, and then we just had to make sure that everybody was on track in between meetings. But by doing that, obviously, the results speak for themselves. Chris Biggerstaff here, so proud of these guys, hit the President's team in 31 months, and then you notice the progression. The next generation did it in 30 months, and then the next generation did it in 29 months. And then the next generation did it in 26 months. And now this line of 5 is turning into a line of 6 because you have someone that will hit President's team this month first cut. So obviously it's working, and President's team is really just a stepping stone. We look forward to coming and joining all of you guys on the Chairman's Club and the Founders Circle, and we invite all of you guys to come with us. So thank you.
And it's all these guys talk about is we got to get to the next level, got to get to the next level. Third cut of 15K right this month, fully qualified 15K on his third cut of 20K. It's almost done already. Third cut of 20K, third cut of 15K. Had his third cut of President's team done in the first 20 days of March. So April 1st, he's going to be fully qualified. He goes, I don't want to just be fully qualified. He goes, can't I be fully qualified with 15K my first month? I go, absolutely. So now he's going for 300,000, and he's going to have that done too. So they got their minds right. So, and it's so great because they're all in competition with each other. I love it. But yet they go travel to each other's cities and tell each other everything that they're doing, and yet they're competitive with one another. Who's going to be the first 30K? You know, they're just like after it. And yet they go and share and help each other all the time. And that's what the general market is doing right now. And I'm telling you, it's working. Now we have next group, so exciting, pretty remarkable. And with their story, Graham and Danny Edwards went from mill team to 20K in 13 months. And now they're on their second cup of 30K right now. It's unbelievable. And the lineage that they have, Ronnie and Carol Rosenthal, Michael Katz, the Lyles, all the people in Philadelphia with Mark Matika, all the leadership, all the people mentoring, all the people working together, and now they're taking what they got and they're passing it to their team. Just incredible. Graham?
So one of the foundations for all of our businesses is for things to change, have to change, which I'm sure is the same for all of you guys. So just taking responsibility for everything in your life. Being Gen H, I'm sure that's the way it is for all of us. But it's just the basic fundamentals of personal development that will allow you to build a really strong business that's based on customers and distributors and all the things that we've been talking about for the last 2 days. But it's really, one of the concepts we like to say is outrun your money. And what that means is really get your mind to the Chairman's Club before you become a Chairman's Club member. So when the money comes and the responsibility of the money that comes with that, you're in a position to accept it and take on a role of leadership in the company. So really outrunning your money is something that we've all really worked hard on. And also, you know, inside growing the leadership as we, you know, this company's out of control as we're getting to 10 billion. It's important that we plug into Jim Rohn, Mark Hughes, that we get down to the core of our business, who founded it and why he founded it, and really learning from you guys up here as Gen H and young people as we're up here. We need the guidance as we go forward. So I know that's really been something we hold true in our meetings, is really getting into the Jim Rohn, really getting into the Mark Hughes, where we came from, where we're going, and continuing their vision so that we never forget we can continue to grow. So I'm going to pass it over to my wife to share some of the stories.
Here we have Brian and Erica McCartney, two extremely powerful leaders based out of Las Cruces, New Mexico. They have business all over the state. Combined, they have lost over 250 pounds. They've been in the business for 30 months, and they are a sponge with personal development. So Brian, I want to ask you, where were you this time last year in your business?
Get team, global expansion team.
And where are you today?
First cut presidency.
And where will you be 1 year from today?
Senior executive 20K.
Oh, thank you guys. Here I have Enrique Carrillo, another extremely powerful leader out of Las Cruces, New Mexico, has business all over the state. For the past 2 years, has been the #1 volume producer in the country. Just achieved his 1 million Lifetime Achievement Award. And also, too, is just a sponge with personal development. So, Enrique, I ask you, where were you this time last year?
Millionaire team.
And where are you today?
Second cut at 20K.
And where will you be 1 year from now?
50K, 3 diamonds.
Awesome. So get team members in the room today. There's no reason why you can't be standing here in your first cut, if not qualified president's team member. Millionaire team members in the room today, there's no reason why you can't be in cuts of 20K 1 year from now. You just got to get it straight up here.
And as our vision grows, it's just, you know, amazing that, you know, I want to thank Raquel for setting the bar for 70K, but we're going to be been 100Ks, 200Ks, you know, 20 diamonds, 30 diamonds. Where this company is going, it's so important that we remain grounded in our personal development.
Unbelievable. So you know what I love most about this? When Enrique's saying 50K, I couldn't even stand there, that group, because their hearts were pounding so much it was like knocking me over, right? All these guys are saying, 50K, I gotta get 50K. And that's what's happening. It's contagious. Now that we walk away tomorrow night with faith and belief, wherever you are, if you guys meet any one of these, or any of the Koreans, or any of the Mexicans, or any of the different areas you've heard from, you hear the real drama, where they were 2 years ago, 3 years ago, 4 years ago. A couple of people